What's up guys, it's Punchy, and today it's time to talk about a new busted weapon that a lot of people are downplaying or straight up just sleeping on. Certain light weapons, specifically the guns, just aren't what people are really seeing in the current day meta, but this new option is probably just game breaking. For whatever reason, the Deepwoken community never really brings this up, but it's essentially objective that guns in any form can be considered some of the highest DPS in the entire game. They don't always do the highest damage in the game in a single hit, but consistent bursts of damage have always been this crazy, and let's talk about it. The unbelievable damage they deal with all comes into play with a few different factors. For one-handed guns, shooting with a bullet will deal boosted damage because it actually multi-hits at a close range. You can hit with a normal explosion and the projectile at close range. Additionally, there are several built-in damage and pen multipliers for bullets and one-handed guns that straight up increase your output directly, which can be stacked on top of everything else. Just with any normal one-handed gun alongside bullets, the burst damage per second is almost unrivaled by anything in the game, but it does get even crazier. The new Rosen's Roscoe repeater is a recent addition to Deepwoken that's comparable to other endgame options with some pretty busted stat changes. At the cost of a small damage decrease, which again is never really a problem for any gun, we gain 3.5 weight and 20% chip damage just for free. Just as a frame of reference, that's 3.5 times the amount of posture damage we deal as any other repeater and 2 times the amount of chip damage as the Dawn Shot. This might not seem like too much, but let me show you how this breaks the weapon class entirely. A super common defense against this weapon type is simply blocking enemies if they spam projectiles from a distance. I mean, I can't even blame them. One-handed projectile M1s and critical spam, especially with bullets, can be near unreactable in many situations. So chip damage and a little bit of weight fundamentally change how players have to defend. With a normal Rosen's Roscoe, hitting players on block with bullet M1s does decent chip damage, and critical spam with rapid fire can also do a lot of the same. The posture and chip damage is substantially stronger than any other endgame pistol, maybe besides the Iron Requiem. But if we want to add on top, we can also use the Obfuscation enchant, which almost bugs all of our damage dealt. This enchant increases the chip damage on all of our projectile M1s, which is kind of weird because they shouldn't proc enchants. Additionally, the M1 attack explosions and rapid fire spam are just unrivaled when it comes to dealing damage through blocks. So in combat, this weapon becomes an absolute nightmare when it comes to pressure, and it's even crazier if you do combos or confirm your hits on block. I've never seen a weapon like this do so much without even hitting, and it's genuinely pretty unfair to fight against. So if you want to cheese players easily, check out the Obfuscation Rosen's Roscoe and share your own thoughts down below. Thank you so much to all of my loyal fans and members who do support my channel directly, and if you like what I do, feel free to join up down below for even more content. As always, thank you again, and make sure to like and subscribe. I'm shooting for 110k subs, and let's hit that goal. Have a good one. It's punchin' time.